Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today me and together with my team we will present a topic entitled The Growth of Curious User in Indonesia from 2020 to 2025. My name is Siti Nur Laila and our member group there are Lutfi Nur Aulia and Badria Rizlia. Okay, first of all, let's talk a bit about what Curious is. QRIS stands for Quick Response Code Indonesian Standard. It was officially launched by Bank Indonesia in 2019 as part of the national movement toward digital payment. QRIS allows users to make transactions using a single QR code that connects to all e-wallets such as GoPay, ShopeePay, OVO, and Dana. It makes payments easier, faster, and safer without using cash. What is interesting is that QRIS is not only growing in Indonesia, but it's also expanding globally. It has already been implemented for cross-border payments in Asian countries such as Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, and was also tested for international use in Japan and China on August 17, 2025. This allows users to make payments abroad directly from their local e-wallets. According to Xinhua News, April 2025, QRIS transactions in Indonesia increased by 169.1% year-on-year, reaching 56.3 million users in the first quarter of 2025. The total transaction value also climbed to 262.1 trillion rupiah, or around $15.5 billion. This shows that Indonesian digital payment innovation is not only successful domestically but also gaining recognition on the international stage. So in this presentation, we will show you how the number of curious users has grown rapidly over the past few years and how this innovation support Indonesian digital economy. And next, my friend Chila will explain.
Thank you, Lala, for the nice introduction. Now, I will continue with the data and explanation about the growth of curious users in Indonesia. As you can see from the graph, the number of curious users in Indonesia increased dramatically between 2020 and 2024. In 2020, there were only around 4 million users, but this number grew more than 10 times, reaching about 45 million in 2024. That's an amazing increase in just 4 years. The most significant growth happened from 2020 and 2022 when the pandemic encouraged people to use contactless payment methods. Since then, this habit has continued supported by the rapid growth of vintage service and smartphone usage. This upward trend shows that digital payment has become a normal part of daily life in Indonesia. People now use QRIS not only for shopping but also for transportation, food delivery, and even donation. And based on the latest data from Xinhua, the user base has now reached 56.3 million in 2025, showing that the growth is still continuing. So that's all about the data and trend of curious user growth. Now I'd like to hand over to Lutfi, who will explain the analysis, conclusion, and closing of our presentation.
Okay, thank you, Chila. And now I want to explain about analysis and conclusion. From the data, the conclusion, the QRIS are a very important role in shaping Indonesia's digital economy. The continuous growth of users every year provides an Indonesian are becoming more familiar and confident with digital financial system. However, in China, Curious is still in the early phase of technical trials and not yet early implement. Overall, the development of Curious reflects Indonesian progress toward a cashless and globally connected society. The data we use in presentation was taken from Bank Indonesia Curious User Growth Report 2024, Status 2024, and Xinhua News Report April 2025. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope our presentation give you clear understanding of how Curious continue to grow and influence digital payment in Indonesia and beyond. Bye!